So I'm going to hit you with some trust me bro studies. Gaming is rotting your brain. Now, why do I say gaming is rotting your brain? And it's kind of crazy because the way that I look at it is that the longer you sit down and play video games, the longer your brain just kind of distances itself. And the longer you're playing video games, the more focused in you are on these things, on these products that these companies put together for us. The longer you sit there and you play them, the more your brain is just going to just fall apart, okay? And I say that in a mental capacity way. It's in a way that maybe your brain's not truly rotting. It's not falling apart. It's not melting down your spine, you know? What it might be happening is that your brain is telling yourself that this is who you are. Whenever I used to play a lot of video games, I used to play video games religiously. I would wake up and I'd instantly get on and I would just play and play Call of Duty and a whole bunch of other games as long as I possibly could. Mindlessly grinding camo challenges and other games and stuff, just in-game rewards that were supposed to make me feel better about myself, to actually make me feel like I was achieving something in my life. I'm out here grinding all these different achievement challenges and all these things that what's pretty much a simulation of a reward. It's a simulation of happiness. It's a simulation of pretty much something to make me feel better, okay? That's what it truly is. It's something to make me smile at the end of the day. But how am I supposed to smile if my entire day was wasted playing video games? Now, obviously, in hindsight, I see it now, but whenever I was playing these games and stuff like that, obviously I didn't see it this way. I was just thinking, what's the next camo challenge? What category of gun am I going to try to get the gold camo for now? You know, these are things that I would sit there and think about, and I would think about, oh my God, I can't believe that they're making this decision. Oh, this update sucks, you know? And my mind was just in gaming world at all times. You know, I talked to my friends and stuff. They were also in gaming world. Their brains were rotting as bad as mine. And it was just crazy to me that that is the life that I was living. And nowadays, I have tried to, actually, I played Minecraft before bed for like less than an hour because I got onto it and I got onto like one of my old worlds and I just walked around and did a few things and stuff and I realized that it was terribly boring. It was just not fun at all. And it's because I needed that stimulation of something new. I needed something that was going to give me that feeling, you know, because, you know, what are you supposed to do? Oh, now build another portal? You know, I mean, that's the kind of stuff that, like, you know, you would do in Minecraft. If I was, for example, playing Call of Duty, would I have sat there and been like, oh, well, let me grind until I hit this particular level or until I achieve this camo and this particular gun, you know? And is that going to be the reason why I stick to that game? And yes, that is the reason why I did it back then. And the thing is obviously playing it now, I don't feel the stimulation that I used to. And I think that it's a good thing because it shows growth. It shows the fact that I can have a little bit more self-control when it comes to gaming. Gaming isn't, you know, just controlling me. That's obviously a good thing. But the thing is back then, that's not how it worked for me. Gaming was just simply rotting my brain. I was just sitting there for days on end, weeks, months. I mean, I think I was like 13, and I grinded for the Buzzard Attack Chopper for a whole summer. I pretty much stayed indoors, and I literally just grinded out in GTA before they even did heists. And I was just playing GTA, trying to get the Buzzard Attack Chopper. That's just, it was honestly, it's so sad. It's actually sad because I didn't have enough money at the end of the month. the last month of summer to get the 𝘿𝙤𝙦 attack chopper. I literally had to take the little kid savings that I did have, birthday money, whatever, buy a shark card and buy the 𝘿𝙤𝙦 attack chopper because I didn't have enough in-game GTA money. Dude, it's embarrassing. It's sad to think that kids' brains, my brain, was just rotting. We were just sitting there playing video games nonstop without thinking, and we want more. You know, we look on Instagram, we see people that are fit. We see people that are doing more than us, people that are making more money than us. What are we doing? We're gaming. We're sitting there and we're playing video games and just rotting our brains away. It's terrible, especially whenever we have goals, we have aspirations, we have things that we want to become. If I was to just ask any kind of dude that's in high school, if I was to ask my old self or even you, if you could have a really, really good physique that you could just have it, would you do it? Would you, if there was no consequences, no putting needles in your butthole, you know, sorry, no putting anything like that, you just could have that physique. Obviously you would want it, but all of that work to get it, you know, this is a lot of work to get a good physique. But let's be honest, there's a lot of work to get a master prestige in a game. Or to hit the biggest camo challenge, you know, to get that big crazy, you know, you hit all the gold camos. Oh, now you unlock this camo. That's a lot of work too. And what are you doing? You're not fortifying your mind by working out, by telling yourself, oh, I don't really want to do this today. But then you do it anyways. That's fortifying your mind. That's not letting your brain rot. Letting your brain rot is whenever you get into the urges of video games and you're like, and then you pick up your controller, and you're, I'm gonna play Call of Duty, you know? It's probably not how it actually looks, but that's how my brain thinks it works, I guess. But that is what happens to people that play an intense amount of video games. And let's be honest, you can fortify your mind and also play video games at the same time. And that is by pretty much knowing what your priorities are, okay? And I hate to be this person that's going to do this, but if you want to watch some other videos that I also have, I do talk about this, okay? And how pretty much making your priorities straight is what I'm really trying to say, is what is going to give you that fortification and then using a gaming as the reward, okay? And I'm not even joking, it's probably the only way to play video games truly. And if you want to find time to play video games, if you want to play video games in your life and not rot your brain, then you have to get your priorities straight. There will be days where you will be so busy, you won't even be able to play video games. Your discipline will have to be tested. And yes, it will be hard because it's not easy like grinding camo challenges. And yes, even grinding camo challenges can be hard because, oh, how am I supposed to hit these long shots on these small maps, you know? Whatever it may be. And it's crazy to me to think that, once again, I just rotted my brain for as long as I did growing up. But honestly, I'm just glad that I'm learning and that I can spread this to people like you. Because people like you could be the same way that I was. And not that there was anything wrong with the old me or whatever, but I think that I had a lot to learn. And I did want to look, if I could have that physique in a snap, I would have had it. I wanted it, you know? But did I work for it? Not as hard as I do now. And it's because I'm willing to fortify my mind. I'm willing to put myself into discomfort to get what I want. And if I wanted to put myself through discomfort to get what I would want back then, it was just hitting those long shots on those small maps, pissing myself off because I couldn't get them. Because that was technically the easier thing to do. It was what my brain wanted me to do because it didn't take much effort. Hopefully this video was able to help you with your brain rot and hopefully stop your brain from going green and gross and slimy. Hopefully you can start fortifying your mind, start putting up some steel shields up in there, maybe making that color from green to that pinky color. You want that pink brain. You want wrinkles on that brain, okay? You play video games, it goes smooth. No smooth brain. So thank you again so much for watching. I really do hope you enjoyed this. I hope that you didn't feel like I was attacking you. If you did feel like I was attacking you, it's probably for good reason, okay? Because you probably do have goals and you do have things that you want to prioritize. You just don't know how to do it, okay? And if you don't know how to do those things like prioritizing and just, building that discipline, then check out this next video, because that is what this is about, okay? Is learning how to play video games, but use that as a reward system and prioritizing the things that matter, okay? The things that are difficult, the things that are challenging, the things that you want to do that'll make you better, okay? So honestly, check out this video if you need that help. I would love to help you with that. And as always, find the fire within you and stay Diablo.